सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ॐ Naishkarmya Siddhi, second chapter, page 49, 9th verse at the bottom. अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्यां विना वाक्यार्थबोधनम् न स्यात् तेन विना ज्ञानं प्रहाणं नोपपद्यते. Shureshwaracharya pointing out the 8 stages for every spiritual seeker has to go through. Without those steps, one cannot attain Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam. First, he said in the beginning, Jnanat evatu kaivalyam. Through knowledge alone, one can remove the samsara problem. And that jnanam is possible only by Mahavakya Vichara, not by any amount of karma. Any action or rituals cannot remove that samsara problem. Because the samsara is the insecurity, the fear is because of self-ignorance, misconception. That misconception caused by self-ignorance can be removed by only self-knowledge. That self-knowledge is available only through Mahavakya of Upanishads. That Mahavakya, Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam alone, is the solution for samsara nivritti. Having said this much, now why some people, in spite of listening to Mahavakya for many years, why they are not getting Atma Jnanam, why they are not able to claim that I am Brahman? The reasons he is giving here, if that is not there, this knowledge is not possible. One step is he is giving, and he is telling how the step is important for the next step, and the next step, second, is important for third step is important for fourth. Like that he is connecting in a double negative language. From 6th verse onwards, he started giving all those 8 stages. First stage we saw was Vairagyam, Samsara Vairagyam, detachment towards the worldly Anatma Prapancha, that which is the cause for samsara. Vairagyam, dispassion. Without that dispassion, one cannot get that second stage, that is samsara nivritti ichha, desire to be free from samsara. If vairagyam is not there, desire for samsara nivritti is not possible. Therefore, he presents in that way. If that is not there, this is not possible. If that is there, this is possible. If vairagyam is there, samsara nivritti ichha will come. Without vairagyam, without detachment, how one can have that desire for freedom from samsara? Therefore, without that freedom, the third stage is not possible. Third stage is moksha prapti ichha. How one can be a Tibra Mumukshu without desire for this samsara problem or limitations? Samsara means a desire to be free from all sorts of limitations, which are the inhibitions, misconception at the mental level. Without desire for moksha, how that next step is possible? That means desire to go to Guru Prapti Ichha. Approaching the Guru is very important. Moksha Prapti Ichha is possible because of Samsara Nivritti Ichha. Samsara Nivritti Ichha is because of Vairagyam. So Vairagyam leads to Samsara Nivritti Ichha, desire for freedom from samsara. Then desire from freedom from samsara will help for moksha prapti ichha, desire for moksha prapti. Then that desire for moksha prapti then lead to that I want to approach a guru. Approaching the Guru prapti ichha. Those 3 and 4, moksha prapti ichha and Guru Prapti Ichha, both are given in the 7th verse. Then after that 4th stage, Guru Prapti Ichha, after going to Guru also, what for you are going? What for you are approaching the Guru? That also you should know. If you do not know, go to such a Guru who can unfold the Shastra, who is having Shastra Jnanam. At least after going to that Guru, you understand, oh, I have to desire for Mahavakya Shravanam. Then Mahavakya Shravanam is the 5th stage. So that Tibra Mumukshutvam, Guru Prapti, all of those two are will lead to what? Mahavakya Vakya Shravana Ichha. In the 8th verse, which I completed in the last class, when this Mahavakya Shravana Ichha is there, then alone Padapadartha Ichha Bhavati. Padapadartha Ichha, that is the next stage, that is 6th stage. So 4th stage, Guru Prapti is over. These first 4 are primary steps. Then the next from 5, 6, 7, 8 are very important. They are not possible without the first 4. So then 5th one is Vakya Shravana Ichha. Tadha, in 8th verse, Tadha Padapadarthau cha nastaha Vakya Rite, Vakyam Rite Kvachite. Without Vakyam, Mahavakya Shravana Ichha, where is the desire for Padapadartha Vichara? How is it possible? Staha Asdhatu. Prathama Dvivachanam Lat Staha. Because Padapadarthau Dvivachanam, this also is Dvivachanam. Tatha Padapadarthau Nastaha. When Pada means word, Artha means meaning. Pada Artha means word and its meaning. Padartha. Both are possible only when Vakyam Vichara is there. Mahavakya Vichara is there. Vakya Rite. Vakyam Rite means when that Vakyam is not there, Mahavakya Shravanam is not there, Pada he cannot know and Padartha also he cannot know. Kvachit. Any Pada and Padartha both are, that Vichara is not possible without Vakyam, Mahavakyam. Then this Padapadartha Vichara leads to Anvaya Vyatireka Tau Ritestam Kimashrayau. Again Asdhatu. Astustam Santu. Lot Prathama Dvivachanam. Tau rite, when those two are not there, padapadarthau nastaha, kimashrayau anvaya vyatirekau. Without pada vichara and pada artha vichara, aham pada and tvam pada and tat pada, or aham pada and brahma pada, that artha is not known, pada padartha vichara is not there. Based on what this anvaya vyatireka will function, kimashrayau stam. This anvaya vyatireka will be based on what? Without padapadartha vichara. So when there is padapadartha vichara, then alone anvaya vyatireka is possible. When there is padapadartha vichara is possible because of Vakya Shravanam. Vakya Shravanam is there, padapadartha vichara is possible. Padapadartha vichara is there, then anvaya vyatireka you can do that. That is, anvaya vyatireka is given, 7th stage given in the 9th verse. That which I introduced in the last class. Anvaya vyatirekabhyam, co-presence and co-absence. Anvaya vyatirekabhyam vina, without this anvaya vyatireka, vakyartha bodhanam na syad. Without anvaya vyatireka, that mahavakya cannot be grasped. Bodha means jnanam. Mahavakya jnanam will not take place. Syat also asdhatu vidhiling. Syat syatam syuhu. Vidhiling pradhama purusha ekavachanam. Na syad. Tena. Up to here we saw in the last class. Tena vina. Without Vakya vichara, vina jnana prahanam, ajnana prahanam, vina jnana prahanam nopapadyate, vina ajnana prahanam. Destruction of ignorance, removal of ignorance, prahanam means elimination. Without that means what? Without what? Without Vakyartha bodhanam. Without understanding the aham brahma asmi mahavakya, without that ajnana prahanam na upapadyate, I am Brahman knowledge will not take place. So these 8 steps are very, very important. Serious, studious Vedantic student has to remember these 8 steps, and you can write in order that way so that you can remember. Up to here he has given all the 8 steps. Next, how one can get vairagyam. From the first step onwards, again he is going to explain us how is it possible. He enumerated the 8 steps, but how one can grasp them. He finally consolidated in the 10th sloka, 50th verse. That is 50th verse. Without separating the anatma, body-mind complex, from atma, the original consciousness, one cannot attain Brahma Jnanam. I will read the 10th verse. Vina jnana prahanena purusharthas sudurlabha tasmat yathokta siddhyartham paro grandho avataryate. Paro grandha avataryate. Paraha means here the following part of this text, following portion, that is from 11th verse onwards. Inquiry begins. Avataryate. Inquiry begins. Why inquiry I have to do? Because Vina Ajnana prahanena, without the destruction of ajnanam. Ajnana prahanena vina. Vina means without. Without ajnanam destruction, purushartha sudurlabhaha. Moksha purushartha is almost impossible. Moksha purushartha is almost impossible. Sudurlabhaha. Tasmat, therefore, especially the four stages, especially for accomplishing the later four stages, for accomplishing tasmat yathokti siddhyartham. Yatha uktihi means moksha prapti siddhyartham. What are all steps I have given? Yatha uktihi, as said above in 6th verse onwards up to 10th verse, and previous whole discussion, whatever I said, yatha ukti siddhyartham. Without destruction of self-ignorance, one cannot get self-knowledge. That is the culmination that has to be accomplished. For accomplishing that purushartha, later following portion is going to begin. The inquiry is going to start. Actually, nididhyasanam is one of the step in Jnana Yoga. So nididhyasanam is for reminding that your spiritual journey is over. Nididhyasana abhyasa is only not to give jnanam. Nididhyasana is meant to remove that feeling that I am a seeker, I am seeking for moksha. That notion, that thought will go away when you are doing nididhyasana. It reminds us. Nididhyasanam is a reminder. Reminder of what? Your spiritual journey is over. Your study is over. You have to only assimilate that, internalize that. Mahavakya. That is the reminder actually. I practice nididhyasana means after studying long time only you can practice nididhyasana. Without studying, we should not even think of nididhyasana. People doing meditation, soham, aham brahmasmi, without studying, it doesn't have any relevance. It doesn't have any importance or significance. The sitting and doing meditation is only to improve your concentration on Mahavakya. So Shravanam alone is the biggest, toughest task. People don't have time to listen, and Vedanta, very serious students only continue and listen for a length of time. In spite of obstacles, many obstacles will come. We do not know from what side, what way they are going to come, at physical level, body level, family level, around surroundings level, or any other level. Problems may pop off, come up, come to surface. So this Vedantic student has to be ready to face all of them and ready to tackle them and ready to solve them, to make the spiritual educational program smooth, systematic, proper. That intelligence is required, that viveka is required for that student. If that is not there, that Shastra, Guru also cannot help, Shastra also cannot help. From student side, what are all to be followed? What are all steps to be taken care of? If that student do not know, can get the guidance from the teacher, what are the steps to be followed? Why there is a difficulty? So openly the student can Ask, take the guidance from the teacher. Then the journey will become very, very smooth and easier also. Otherwise, where we are, how much distance we have to travel in the spiritual educational program, I'm telling. This is the educational program. Swamiji always focus on this point. Vedanta is also a spiritual educational program. That is why very, very few people will continue consistently. Okay, such a great teachers, they're all able to teach, but the student, qualified student is required. Okay. After tasmat yatha uktihi siddhyartham. Yatha uktihi means final moksha purushartha siddhyartham. What are all steps I have given for that purpose to attain the final goal? Enquiry is going to begin. Therefore, I am continuing my Naishkarmya Siddhi text, Sureshwaracharya says. Now, the 11th verse I will read. Varchaskam tvanna karyatvat yatha natmeti gamyate tadbhagasya dehaha tadvat kimiti nekshate. First stage is Vairagyam. So, for Vairagyam we are lacking, the next step we cannot go for. Samsara Nivritti Ichcha won't come if Vairagyam is not there. So, how to get Vairagyam? How to get a detachment towards this body especially? Only for this body's sake only we are doing everything from morning to till night. Days, weeks, years we are continuing, struggling. Dorakuna ituvanti seva, doing service to this body, seva. Why so much? Because you are having the abhimana on this body mind complex. Therefore, you have to drop that. Therefore, Deha Ninda is doing now. Sthula Deha Viveka is required. Sthula Deha is, what do you mean by Sthula Deha? Towards what you have developed so much of abhimana from childhood onwards. You are having attachment. Why can't you develop Vairagyam towards that body? Therefore, you listen to my words. I am going to talk about the nature of body. Sureshwaracharya says, what is the nature of the body? Varchaskam tu annakaryatvat. Varchaskam means the excretion part of in the body. Malam. All excretion part in the body. It is a walking toilet. Physical body is a walking toilet. Thank God Bhagavan has given the skin above all the filthy matter inside. Varchaskam means malam, filth. Varchaskam. What is that Varchaskam? That filthy matter in the bowels. What is it in liquid form and solid form? That is nothing but annakaryatvat. It is the product of annam. What you have taken food, either breakfast or lunch or dinner, chapati, idli, sambar, rice, so many things we are eating, so many items we are eating. All this after taking, as Chandogya Upanishad says, the eaten food, what you have taken, will be converted into subtle part, gross part. Sthula part come as a motion, filthy, malam. And the subtle part goes to the mind. And some part goes to that majja, bones, asti, how each part of the body, part of annam, digested one, which one helps to which part of the body, that is also given, we saw in Chandogya Upanishad. So the malam part, urine, motion, all these are nothing but the transformation of modification of annam. Karyam means modification. Anna parinamaha, the waste part of the annam, is converted into malam. Anna karyatvad. Yatha na atma iti gamyate, that we don't take it as myself. Atma means here myself, as I am. Na atma iti gamyate yatha, just as we don't take that filthy part in my own abdomen, the lower abdomen. It is there in everyone's body. There is a bubble that it is the filthy part goes and stay there. So every day you have to do excretion, sending out. That part we don't take it as ourself. I am that. We don't take. And not only that, we look at it as with so much of disgust. We don't like it. That filthy part, even though we are carrying inside, when it goes out, my God, the aversion we get towards that motion, malam part, urine or motion, how much aversion we get? Until it is in my stomach I am carrying, once I send it out, I get lot of aversion, tremendous aversion towards that. Every person is having aversion towards that. And before it is going out, it is in your body only. Are you taking that malam as yourself? As I am, that only? No, you are not taking that. Atma iti na gamyate. What a discussion is taking. No? This is deha ninda. Once you do, and looking at the nature, inferior qualities of the body, if you know only, you can drop the attachment towards the body. That is why to develop vairagyam, he is talking about the nature of the body. What is the nature of body? Which annam you have taken is converted into malam. Can you take that malam as yourself? No. Tad bhagaha sendriyaha dehaha. That annam, tad bhagaha means anna karya amsha. Anna karyam alone, annam alone produce this body. Sendriyaha means indriyena saha. That body which is having all sense organs, sukshma sariram ityartha. Antahkaranam and jnana indriyani, karma indriyani, sendriyaha dehaha. Body that is with sukshma sariram or sense organs. Tad bhagaha sendriyaha dehaha. So body, malam is also a product of annam. Body is also a product of annam. The waste part of annam transformed into malam. You are not taking that malam as yourself. It is also annam product only. But your motion and urine, both of them are converted from what? Annam only. That annam only. What about your body? Another part of body, such as sthula deha, the bones, blood, flesh. What is the body? Inside the skin, there are lot of blood and bones, lot of another filthy matter. Tad bhagaha sendriyaha dehaha. Anna bhagaha, anna amshaha eva. In Upanishad also we saw Oshadhibhyonnam annat purushaha. From Oshadhis, vegetables, grains, food, that we have got, grains and all, we have got this body. Our father, mother took that food, and that food is converted into that bijam and shonitam and shukram and shonitam, and that shukram and shonitam converted into our body. Made out of what? Oshadhibhyonnam annat purushaha. Another, all these comes in Taittiriya Upanishad. Annarasenaiva bhutva in Tattvabodha Visa. What is Annamaya Kosha? Annarasenaiva bhutva, Annarasenaiva vriddhim prapya. Yad viliyate tad Annamaya Koshaha. It is born out of Annam and it is growing out of Annam and it merges into Annam, means Prithvi. From Prithvi only we have got Annam, food. Again it merges. Same idea we have to remember here also. Annarasaha. Saha eshaha annarasamayaha. Sava esha eshonnarasamayaha. Eshaha annarasamayaha. Body is annarasam, modified form of annam. Tadvat, like that. Tadvat kimiti na ikshate. Why can't you see this body is also a product of annam? Your motion and urine also product of annam only. And its a subtle part of that annam went to produce bones, flesh, marrow, etc. in the body. So it is also a annam product only. Whole deha, skin is also a annam product. Why can't you see like that? Malam, you have aversion, but you have attachment towards same annam product body. You have aversion towards varchaskam, motion and urine, which is made out of annam, annakaryatvat. What about body? Is it not annakaryam? Is it not the product of food? On that one product of annam, you have aversion. Another product of annam, that is body, you have attachment. Who is asking? Sureshwaracharya is asking. Okay. Agantukatvat body, annarasenaiva bhutva, annarasenaiva vriddhim prapya. We forget Tattvabodha. When we come to other texts, we forget Tattvabodha. Annarasenaiva vriddhim prapya. Every day we are taking food, because of that only it is surviving. But we forget that. Anna rasam mayaha. So this is, why can't you see kimiti na ikshate? Why can't we understand? Why can't we understand? Why we don't understand and claim that I am not this body, which is made out of annam, just like that malam is made out of annam only. It is a product of annam. Body is also product of annam. Why to develop one part of annam, product of annam aversion, another product of annam attachment? What a statement. We don't get this sloka type anywhere. Okay, in one Sudha, another Prabodham Pustakam is there. There Deha Ninda will come elaborately. In Shatashloki also comes a very, very powerful shloka, but we have to remember that is very important. Next verse, introduction. 12th verse, Anubandhoktihi. Adyantayoranatmatve prasiddhe. Sorry, shloka, it is sentence. Adyantayoranatmatve prasiddhe madhyepi kaha pratibandhaha. Sureshwaracharya asking, what is the difficulty for you? Kaha pratibandhaha. Why you are having such here pratibandhaha, not pranibandhaha. It's a printing mistake. It must be pratibandhaha. Okay, kaha pratibandhaha. Tell me what is your obstacle. What is obstructing you to develop aversion towards this body? Aversion means not hating the body, but don't give importance more than that what it deserves. That is the idea. Don't take body as yourself. Know your body as the body. Paramarthananda Swamiji says, body is like a disposable cup. Okay, and the disposable cup, there is a payasam. Before that cup gets crushed, you have to drink the payasam. You have to drink that payasam. Like that, body is also a disposable cup. Before Yamadharmaraja is going to crush this body, may you drink Jnanamritam. Claim that you are Brahman consciousness. I have utilized this body disposable cup. Body is also a disposable cup, ready. Anytime it can be crushed by Yamadharmaraja. Be ready for that. Happy, thank you. You can say to Yamadharmaraja, thank you. Whenever you want, you can take this disposable cup. Why? The purpose of this disposable cup body is over. When it is over, if you want, you can take. I am not interested in that, in carrying this body. After drinking payasam, you want to carry that disposable cup again? Some people carry. Some people wash it and carry. Normally we don't carry. We'll crush it and put in dustbin. What is much difference between body also? If you think that is same only, it is like a disposable cup. Drink Jnanamritam through this disposable cup body. Body is given only to claim that you are Brahman, nothing else. Now he says, Adyantayoho, Adi Anta. Adi means before the body was coming into existence. Adi, before the body is going to come, what was there? Annam alone was there. This is second argument. What is the first argument? Body is nothing but Anna Karyam, just like Malam is also Anna Karyam, product of Annam. Same way, body is also not much different with that. May you understand? That is first argument. Then second argument in 12th verse he want to give is, body before coming, the body is going to come. What was there? Food was there. Ahara was there. Anta also is what? Once the body goes away, dies away, again it goes into, merge into clay only, into earth only, then mud only it merges. Therefore, Adi Anta. Before it is coming, it was in Annam form, food form. Annam means not rice here. Annam means it is in the form of food. What type of food? Any type of food, people different food items they take. So it was Annam. Before the body is coming, it was Annam form. Adi. Anta, after death also, once the body is decayed and dies, it goes into again into earth. Where from it has come, it goes into earth. Or it becomes Annam for another species. That also is going to tell later. Okay, same body is going to become the food for another species in the earth. Or sometimes after death, some vultures, not only human body, any body you take, even human body is also, suppose they die, if nobody is there to, even Corona time what happened, even near and dear people afraid of approaching that person, that Corona patient. And many patients who died, they died, even relatives, nearby people, family members also didn't see their face. They left that body. What is that situation? Last 1.5 years back, for second time when it came, it violently, it was many deaths took place. Everybody was afraid of approaching the corona patient. And when it is the intense severe ones, the corona patient dies, then nobody is ready to touch that body. Then that body is they left outside, and people, the vultures, dogs, they all come and take as food. So food, it was food, and later it became food to others. Madhye api. So Adhyantayoho anatmatte. Food is atma or anatma? Whatever food you take, is it atma or anatma? Non-self or self? Non-self. It is anatma only. Later also, again it becomes food, it merges into earth, mud, and it is anatma only. What was anatma? Body was in the form of food before it is coming, because it is annakaryam. Therefore it was anatma. Later after death also it will be going to be anatma only. What about madhye, in the middle time? Can it be atma? Can it be yourself? It is the same also. Prasiddham. What is prasiddham? Anatma iti prasiddham. Food is anatma. Later it merges into earth also, it is anatma. Madhye api. When madhye means deha indriyanam. At kale api. When you have present tense, vartamana kale, deham is there, indriyas are there. At this time also, can it be different from food? Can it be different from food? Beginning it was food, later it is going to be food. Anna means earth, it goes into earth. What about madhye? Why can't you think like this? Why can't you inquire into this way? So that is why great acharyas help us how to think about this body. Madhye api dehendriya vyavahare api. Madhye api kaha pratibandha. What is obstructing you not to accept this body as food? This sentence we have never gone through anywhere in our Upanishads or Prakarana Granthas, anywhere. In here only we are able to see that. What a powerful statement. Kaha pratibandha. What is your obstruction to accept this also at the time, as a husband, as a father, as a mother, as a sister, as a brother? When you are interacting, what is interacting body? Can you be that body which was anatma and which is going to be later also anatma? In the meantime, can it be atma? Can it be yourself? When you are not that, it is a product of annam. Why you are taking that body as yourself? Sureshwaracharya is asking the student, what do you require more than this to develop vairagyam? So to develop vairagyam, we should think more about the filthiness of this body, its limitations. It's what a limitation? It is a malabhandam actually. Body is a malabhandam. That type of your body smells. Body smells. How many times you take bath, after some time it smells. Durgandham. That's why don't have any hesitation to accept this as annakaryam. Ahara rupena anatma. Mala rupena anatma. Then what? Deha rupena api anatma eva. Therefore, look at the body as anatma, not myself. I am just wearing, I the jivatma, I am inside that wearing the cover. Like what he is in the shloka, 12th shloka. Praganatmaiva jagdham sat atmatamitya vidyayam sragale panavaddeham tasmat pashyed viviktadhihi. Viviktadhihi pashyet. Viviktadhihi. This is the third argument. Now, since that body was Annam Anatma, later also it is going to be Annam Anatma. Middle also it must be Anatma only. Therefore, Tasmat, therefore, because of that above three reasons, whatever said, what I said, Prag Anatmat eva Jagdham Sat. Prag means before body was coming into existence. Prag. It was in the form of food. It was in the food form. Prag, Anatma means here food form, food alone. What is that food? Jagdham Sat. Jagdham is having eaten, ityartha. Having eaten, Jagdham Sat. Anatma eva prak. Food was Anatma only, having eaten that. Having Jagdham is derived from the Ad root. Ad, second conjugation. Ad, it's dhatoho, past passive participle. Jagdham. Ad dhatoho, past passive participle for grammar students. Jagdham, having eaten, the eaten food. Eaten food, having eaten, Jagdham Sat, that Sat has to be joined with Jagdham. Jagdham Sat, having eaten that, before that eating, it was Anatma only. Atma, Atmatam eti avidyaya. But when it is shining skin, tooth care, pal care, hair care, so much of care, eye care, so many care, so much of care we are taking about this body. What is this body? You are giving so much importance. This body, Jagdham, having taken this body which was Anatma, Atmatam, you are taking it as I am. That Deha Bhavana is as Deha as yourself. Atma iti. Atmata means I am. I am this body. Iti. Why you are taking that? Avidyaya. Because of ignorance. Avidyaya. Because of your ignorance, this Annarupa Anatma, Malarupa Anatma, Deha Rupa Anatma, you are taking as Atma, as yourself. Sragalepana Sragalepanavat Deham Tasmat Pashyet Viviktadhihi. What an intelligent person has to do. If you are really intelligent, Viveki, Viveka is there, discrimination is there for you. Viviktadhihi means Viraktadhihi. If you have Vairagyam, detachment, dispassion, later also it is going to be in the form of food, malam only, Sragalepanavat. Just like you are applying, Srag means mala, garland. Alepanam means asamantat lipyate iti alepanam. Smearing some snow or chandan, so much you are applying. Some people put a beauty parlor bleaching pack ella poduva. The pack ella put apram wash பண்ணுவா. Like that, you apply so much upon the skin to smearing lot of things on the body. Powder, snow, creams, lot of creams people apply. For winter creams, summer creams, so many sun cream, like that, so many creams. And garlands also we wear srag, alepana. But are you claiming that you are that lepanam, that cream? Are you are applying on your body? Are you claiming that this cream is myself? No, you are just applying onto the body. That is not you. You never take it as yourself. Even you wear a flower garland or you wear a golden chain or anything, you don't take it as yourself. Even though it is on your body, you don't take it as yourself. Like that. Like that, Sragalepanavad, Deham api, Deham also I am wearing upon me the Jivatma. I, the Atma, I am inside upon me. This is Sthula Deha is also Lepanam like. Lepanam like. It is also like smearing snow, etc. This whole body, skin and blood and bones, etc. Tasmat pasyet viviktadhihi. Tasmat means what? Just as you see that garland and all other things, whatever you apply, again you remove, after some time it will go away, again next day you apply. Like that, body is also, some time it will stay, after few years it will go away. But Sukshma Shariram, that in that Jivatma continues. I, the Jivatma, Chaitanyam, continues even after the fall of the body. This is the third argument. What is the third argument? This body is also agantukam. Yat yat agantukam tat tat nashwaram anatma only. Dehaha indriyani api anatma eva. So continuously you have to contemplate on this. In the middle also it must be anatma only. Never take this body as atma. Always see the dosha. Dosha darshanam is one of the best qualification for Vedantic student. Dosha darshanam. Dosha darshanam of what? One's own body, its limitations. What a durgandha comes, what a the blood, whatever hair, nail, once you cut the nail, it is asaucham. That nail we don't want to touch. The hair, once it is separated from the body, hair, head, we don't want to touch it. As long as same hair, why you are developing aversion towards that? It is asaucham, amangalam, todade solva. Ye apdiyanna, avladha. So your own body, the nails, hair and etc., etc., they are bound to what you can call, they will modify into another futile, what you can call, putrefied, and gives bad smell, durgandha. If you go to a ward where burning accidents happens, I used to go to those places, you get a lot of vairagyam, that's all. Burning and the casualty places, because of accident, burning accidents, patients will be there, and you cannot enter first of all. That much foul smell comes from their body. Why? Because of burning everywhere in the body, the skin was burned down. Very, very heavy injuries. And the body smells. And they keep, that's why patients very, very distance they maintain. I used to go there to get vairagyam. So you will get a lot of vairagyam there. Those days we do not know how to get vairagyam. Just accidentally happened. I went and seeing and how it looks body. Any injury, burning happens, how the face looks, how body looks, unimaginable. You cannot see that face. You cannot see that body. You cannot go near to that patient. You cannot see their face also. Same skin burns, it bubbles will come and a lot of oozing and all comes. So that deficiency of the body we must remember. Why you have to remember? Not to develop attachment towards body. That's why I have to remember. That's why I have to remember. For that purpose, I have to remember. Next, page 51. Introduction to 13th verse. अथैवमपि मद्वचनं नाद्रीयसे स्वयमेवैतस्मात् शरीरात् असुचिराशेः निराशे भविष्यसि. If you don't listen my words, Sureshwaracharya says, na adriyate madvachanam. If you don't accept, if you don't listen to my words, na adriyate means if you don't accept my words, atha evam api, in spite of this much explanation, this is a logic. This is truth. I am not just talking anything unreal. This is the real what I am talking. Atha evam api madvachanam. In spite of my this much explanation what I said in the above slokas, na adriyate. If you don't listen, what will happen? I will tell you. Swayameva etasmat sharirat. You yourself, swayameva etasmat sharirat, from this body. From this body, what type of body? Asuchi rashehe. It is an assemblage of malam. Asuchi malam. Blood also, as long as it is inside, it is fine. Some blood comes, you keep the finger in your mouth. But it goes out, the blood, when it comes out of the body, it smells so bad smell. So much of bad smell. Asuchi rashi. So the motion smells, urine smells, blood smells, everything smells. Whatever comes from the Navarandhras out, smelling only. The filthy matter comes from the eyes also, ears also, nose also. Down below all exit gates, upper exit gates, upper chairs and lower chairs, all Navadvaras, filthy comes. That's why people are afraid of going near to the dead body. More lot of ice they bring. Otherwise, you cannot sit near the body. In spite of that ice also, people sit far away. However much people near and dear, that after some time that dead body has to be disposed of. Same body. Why it is giving that much foul smell? It is its nature, that's all. Therefore, asuchi rashehe, later you get nirashaha, bhavishyati eva, you will get lot of disappointment. Your own body you don't like. Other member of your body whom you say, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, don't come near to me. You have got a cold, you have got allergy, don't come to me. Or some type of disease, skin disease, psoriasis. My God, psoriasis. If anybody is having, you don't want to go near to that person. Therefore, people, if you have, any person is suffering with any disease, contaminated diseases, nobody will go near that person. That much aversion comes. Same to this body. Which body you have supplied a lot of snow, powder, dabba, khali, snow, tins, khali, everything you have done, oils, hair oil, my God, and so many nice perfumes you have applied to this body. Once it is, one day it gives nirasha to you. This whole body gives a lot of disappointment to you, my dear. Bhavishyati eva. You will get a lot of disappointment if you don't listen my words and make use of this disposable cup and drink Jnanamritam. Before you drink Jnanamritam, if you don't accept my words, Yamadharmaraja will take that opportunity to push you more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.